welcome to Shipwrecks.
Make us a little smaller.
Ghost in the Hella? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and I am Velmax.
That's pretty tiny.
Too tiny?
It's gonna be teeny tiny. There you go.
How's that?
It's probably fine.
Yep.
I am still like 2/3 of a face though.
Yeah, but I don't know what I can do
Oh
about
my
the
God.
resizing the hi kittens. They are nuts today.
As you might be able to hear. I don't know why you think angling it away from me will help.
I'm just trying to straighten this so that I can read the text.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you scooch a little closer to me?
Anyway, finally, we are playing Scarlet.
We are playing
Hollow.
Scarlet
Little Bear,
Hollow.
please get out of the sink. Little Bear.
They have been very rambunctious this afternoon. So rambunctious. I'd say.
See,
What did I just move?
I don't know. Probably the game.
No, I think it was a thumbnail or something.
Okay.
All right, kitten cam.
It's been a minute since we've done one of these streams together. You also have to activate the little eye. There she is.
Yeah,
There's our Gideon.
Isn't she such a good girl right now?
Yep, right this second she is being good.
Okay, so we are playing Scarlet Hollow.
Yay!
If you're hanging out with us, let us know how we're looking, how we're
and
sounding.
she's gone.
All right, in time for the kitten cam to go off.
A brief appearance by our daughter
Where's
Gideon.
my beanie?
Is it in this pile of your clothes behind me?
It might be.
Under my butt? Is it in the butt storage?
Checking Ghost's butt storage. For my hats. For Ghost's hat.
I've pretty much given that to
Yeah.
you by now. I think you
It's a
like it
little
more than I
scratchy,
do.
just-
Yeah, like the texture's not quite right for me. Anyway, so yeah, we've been wanting to do this for a bit. I've been sick. If you watch a lot of these streams, you might even be able to hear that my voice is not what it normally is. And this is a
Very
visual
husky.
novel. So we've been putting it off, but we're gonna give it a go. So
Yeah.
did I spell on the screen?
No, there's a cat hair.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, maybe you did, but I was moving a cat hair. All right,
Alright.
so there's a lot of content warnings for this.
yes.
It's a horror game. There's probably some body horror and gore and sad and bad things happening. Oh, and that does not look like some really solid structural integrity there.
No, it does not. So yeah, the website for the game has like detailed content warnings for each chapter. So if you are concerned about potential content, then check out their website. I think
It's Black Tabby Games,
there you go.
like the cat.
And I think I also put the link for it in the description on YouTube.
We live in the city of...
Never mind. Well, that's ominous.
No, it's better now.
Okay. Well, I mean, that is how it gets destroyed.
Okay, they them?
Woo! Yes, please.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, I think we should do talk to
Oh,
animals.
of course.
Yeah.
You can talk to animals, animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. So we can be punchy, we can be mystical, have street like, if you were going with our actual selves, it'd probably be looks fine. Keen-Eye seems useful.
Hey!
Gentleman Jane! Hey!
I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah. I mean, Talk to Animals is obviously the funniest one.
Yeah.
Seconded only by Hot, I would think.
I
I don't know that it's the best.
I mean, it would be kind of funny.
It would be kind of funny.
But I feel like the other ones maybe are more useful.
Gentleman Jane says be hot.
Okay, Jane. We're hot and we can talk to animals. What else do we need? This may not be
It's like my D&D character. I'm hot and think I can talk to animals.
This may not be like the optimized build.
Probably not.
I'm going to... There's a self-voicing option. Let's just see what that...
Self-voicing enabled. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump.
No. Okay.
Self-voicing disabled.
Okay then.
And yeah.
Be hot and talk to them animals. Cool.
Like, I mean, isn't that like... It sounds like a really good dating profile.
It does. Like, if your dating profile had been, like, I can talk to animals, then, like... I mean, obviously I went for you anyway.
Yeah.
That would have been major bonus points.
If I could talk to animals.
If you could talk to animals.
And if I was hot.
I mean, you were hot.
I don't think I was hot. It was cute. Very cute. Yeah, but I think hot, like, I have no qualms. But I have never been hot.
It is all a matter of perspective.
Anyway.
Yes, let's not go too far down this rabbit hole. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump.
You were having a dream that nobody thought you were hot.
You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. You're right, I'm hot. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots, that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets.
The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So, anyway, I was saying...
Oh god, that's right, this fucking guy! Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. Warren Graham. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago.
I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
Fucking god. Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious.
Wow, this guy sucks.
She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We rounded up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. So about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever get just so mad you, like, want to kill somebody?
With this guy.
Hot. Did he say she tried to break up with him? You can't even begin to imagine what that might feel like. Nobody's ever broken up with you.
feel like killing someone right now. What are the other options? I mean, what's wrong with you is pretty tempting. Oh, I kind of like I kind of feel like killing someone right now.
Yeah, you want to go ahead?
We don't have to. What are you feeling?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Wow.
It's just a game.
Okay, what was the hot option? I honestly can't say anybody's ever tried to break up with me.
Yeah, I should have known I'd sound a little unhinged to someone like you. But if anyone ever does try to break your heart, you might be surprised how it changes you. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it.
Does she want you to be there?
I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
You might wind up under a bus to New York. What's wrong with you? Your girlfriend is giving birth right now, and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her?
Hey now, I never threatened to kill her. Okay, maybe over text? Just a little. But fatherhood is scary. Plus, her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. She doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed?
I do kind of like the hipster answer. Just a small town. You probably haven't heard of it.
Yeah, that's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though actually, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and
Can we just,
there's
like,
always
shove
a
him out
job
through the
listing or
window?
two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now. Then I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die.
He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you.
Oh, and this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here,
Shut
I've got something for you.
The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts.
They're boiled peanuts. I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. And plus, they dripped over all of my bag, so I don't carry them anymore.
Okay. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. I think. Oh god, there is something important with the peanuts, and I
think we
can't
should
remember.
take the
Yeah,
peanuts.
just take the peanuts. Yeah. We take the peanuts. Thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend.
No. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Thank God. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there.
Turnip. Yes. Oh my god.
You're gonna have to explain that.
There are. So I made matzo ball soup over the weekend because we were both not feeling very well. And I put some turnip chunks in it. And earlier today, Ghost commented on the
It's like, oh,
turnipiness.
is this turnip in here? I was like, yeah. Like, oh, that explains the turnipiness.
And yeah, turnipiness. Turnipiness.
There's just no good way of
Iness.
there's just no way to say it that doesn't
Turnipiness.
sound
Turnipiness.
obscene.
Turnipiness.
The essence of turnip in it.
Turnipiness. Turnipicious.
The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the
Turnipicious.
Scarlet
Don't have a
Hello
turniption.
bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind.
Ha!
Do you want to be the cousin or me?
What's your voice concept for the cousin? Because I feel like she talks a lot, so I think we should really think about this.
Right. I mean, she looks a bit
She
Yanthe,
does.
but like a less funny Yanthe.
Shipwrecks. I was thinking that.
Should definitely not do that.
Hey, shipwrecks.
Can give her kind of the bee voice from that
Yeah.
new ones, if I can remember how to do that.
Yeah, whatever that is. Sure.
Hey, shipwrecks.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha. She looks annoyed to be here. Did we do hot last time too?
I think we might have.
Make it for like the winning smile thing sounds.
Right?
Looks like somebody needs a hug.
I don't think she's into the hug. I forget what we need to do with the peanuts. Like, if we need to hold on to the peanuts. Jane, if you remember from
I feel like
last
they'd
year.
be useful for talking to animals, like if there's a squirrel or something down the line. That's kind of why I want to hold on to the peanuts.
Gotcha. It's gonna be a long game. Just, hey Tabitha, it's probably the best we're gonna do. Or your condolences.
Too late.
I hadn't seen that. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Oh, hug her. Oh, I don't think she would have accepted it though, would she? Shit. Did we miss out on a real hug?
Can we rewind?
I don't think so.
Oh no, the consequences of our actions.
Oh well.
Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. Oh, Jane's late.
Ah, nice.
You follow her.
Maybe Jane was the one who recommended it to us?
Could be.
I know somebody did. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. Usually. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Wow, she's got a lot of keys. Oof.
How are you holding up?
Yeah. Fine.
Good to hear. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, alright? Even after I go home.
Sure. Can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess.
Wish I'd known about you. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you.
Whatever. What's done is done.
So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right?
Yep. Like I told you.
Need any help planning? If you ever need any help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy.
It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole.
Do you want to do this one?
Sure.
Guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh?
Ooh, fuck. Oops. Oh, shit. Your cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't.
Oh, that's Chai Latte Nebula.
Hey, Chai Latte Nebula.
She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving.
God damn it. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Well, that is a very precarious house. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you, someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities.
I'm sure Jane is watching through,
Just like, no,
sorrow and
you chose the
despair.
wrong-
Without us making
You made wrong
decisions.
decisions. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Yeah, it is. It's a really interesting game, and the artwork is super cool.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive.
This does not
Each
look like a
object
safe
cemented in the
place.
place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind.
I should not be doing that. Okay, the creepy goat head over the fireplace, over a window, over a doorway,
Doorway, maybe?
door frame. Like that is creepy. That's giving me Satan vibes. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Gentleman Jane says, oh no, y'all, this game has no right decisions. Alright then.
Oh, that doesn't sound good for my self-esteem.
Just accept that, like with the excavation of Hobbs Barrow, it's just like, horrible shit's gonna happen no matter what decisions I make.
Chai Latte Nebula says the house is reminding me of the house in Edith Finch, which we haven't actually played.
No, I've certainly heard of it and seen stuff about it, but I have not.
It's beautiful. Lie. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Chai Latte Nebula says, and I'm presuming the West Wing is out of bounds.
So, you live here?
Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get this tour over with. Follow me.
Why did you invite me, Tabitha?
Right.
You're just gonna be mean to me this whole time. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps.
kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie.
Kitty!
Oh, yes, the kitty.
I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. We don't have any, hon. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Okay, some explorer options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. What's that? One ice cream. Is there somewhere in town to buy food?
I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town where we can get groceries?
Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Sweet, thanks. Cool. Good talk.
Any of these speaking to you?
What's the difference between this is so nice and it's nice? It feels rude to ask her about the cleaning stuff, even though, it does not look clean. I mean, I guess she's just cleaning, not repairing. There's a difference between a cleaning lady and a repair
angry
person.
kitty.
Yeah, that's a good pissed off face. You work with what you got.
You can be spared one in this episode?
If you work with what you got. I love PB&J.
How'd you know it was one of my favorites?
That smile can't be real. I didn't. But good for you.
Okay, just go on. What's next?
Yeah.
Alright, what's next on the tour?
Bathroom. Follow me.
Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know.
Namababa. Okay, but can I pet you?
Ugh, another filthy American sticking their business where it doesn't belong. No, you may not pet me. I would sooner smear myself with sewage than be touched by your filthy ape hands. Ugh, stop wasting my time. Let's finish the tour.
You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors.
Probably should have brought a flashlight. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. Oh, God.
It's a wretched bathroom.
Wow.
Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor.
The toilet seat. Oh, no.
Scram, fellas, the jig is up.
Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Gotta go, one, you gotta go. Never pass up an opportunity to use a bathroom. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall.
Oops, sorry the kitty didn't like you. Now you must suffer. Yeah. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me.
You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room.
Oh god, so you have to like go downstairs in the dark to get to your bathroom?
Sounds like it.
Weeks.
Sounds like an old house.
Oh, true.
The
Yeah, there's
room
probably no upstairs
smells
plumbing.
Old. Dust, mildew, wood rot, it has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage.
This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Chai Latte Nebula says, speaking of gross bathrooms, one time I was looking for a flat, and as soon as I saw how horrifically dirty the bathroom was, I was like, yeah, no, not taking this flat. Yeah.
Who used to sleep here?
When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in.
I guess I'll start to get settled.
Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line.
So is this saying that this action will have consequences?
Yes.
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I've got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said?
Okay. I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here. You've been fine. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please, just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. Tabby has a lot in common with Victoria. Yeah. I think with the voice, I don't think I've quite managed the Beatrice Santangelo? Something like that. Voice that I did when we did Night in the Woods, but
Victoria's a good
there's like a
proxy.
little, there's a little Victoria creeping in there, and also just the I have a cold voice. And of course, testes. Yes. Thank you. I was thinking it. I am.
Thank you, Jane. This is
Yes.
why you're a repeat viewer.
Yep. We are all 12 years old at heart here.
What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine. Same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long.
Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about girl boss.
Hashtag girl boss.
Hashtag girl boss.
Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Shipwrecks. Any other inane questions before I leave?
Funny that you mentioned that. What am I supposed to do while you're gone?
course, a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around in town or something until you get tired? There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Hey, so is it cool if I bring someone over at some point this week?
Oh my god. What are you talking about? You don't even know anybody who lives here.
I'm here for a week. That's plenty of time for a meet cute.
Are you serious? I thought you were here for a funeral.
Oh,
The answer is no. No guests, please. I have more than enough on my plate already. Is it cool if I bone down in your haunted manor? Okay. I think let her leave.
You decide to let Tabitha leave.
She
and
looks
work.
so upset. We all set then. I'll see you tonight.
Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. PB&J sure sounds great right now.
Yeah. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen, where the kitty is just glaring at you.
You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Snoopin' time!
Woo! Charlotte and Nebula says I literally coughed on my water when I saw that forbidden wing bit.
Should we talk to the kitty again?
Of course.
Frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away.
Oh, you can give yourself a peanut allergy on the bus. Oh,
Yeah.
like when he's offering you the peanuts.
Offer a peanut?
Sure.
Can cats eat peanuts?
I don't
Want
know.
to hurt the kitty.
I think the main reason to not give pets peanut butter is because of like something else that gets added into some peanut butters.
Like the
That is poisonous.
xylitol?
Yeah.
Jane, can we give the cat a peanut? I know you said no spoilers, but I don't want to hurt the kitty. Oh, wait.
Nice. We dodged one pitfall by not giving ourselves a peanut allergy.
Yeah.
Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the estate?
Well, I think we should see if the cat likes
Butter her
peanut.
up a little bit before. Frou.
I feel like we might need the peanuts for, like, some sort of squirrel or something later.
Could be.
Can you tell me about Pearl Ann? I never knew my aunt. I think she'll scratch you.
She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses. Ouch.
Do you like living here?
I despise small talk.
What's in the sealed off part of the estate?
Nosy, aren't you? But of course I am not surprised. You seem to enjoy poking your head where it doesn't belong. I think it started going a little Russian there. If you won't take the hint, I suppose, I'll have to take things into my own hands. Oh, ouch! Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away.
And we're gonna die.
Wow.
Right.
I mean, we should really wash that out.
As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out!" in all caps. Below it, in the separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." You open the fridge.
Wow.
You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle.
Take that jelly.
You for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This is either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Do you want to look at anything else?
No. God, no. There's the bread.
Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese.
Oh, dang. That is a lot of mac and cheese.
You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread.
You hope.
Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Gif. Or is it Jif? The king of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches.
What?
The only things now you need now are a plate and a knife. Close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. The cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. You grab a plate and butter knife. That's the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work.
Huh. Yeah. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlan, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you'd heard from your mom, Perlan wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Huh. Disappointingly for Frank Bowers, it doesn't look like there are any cans of beans inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate.
Or they go to thrift shops.
Which would also explain the random shot glass.
Yeah.
Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. Make that PB&J. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations. You can feed yourself.
Woo! It's a pretty good looking sandwich.
Well done. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Check out the garden?
Sure. The little fawn children are interesting. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper?
Oh. Let's go.
Sure. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here.
Okay.
Okay. We're done here.
I'm gonna examine the mac. Oh, no.
What you want to examine?
I think we can examine the mac and cheese. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't even say you've ever seen the brand before.
Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible. Why would you empty the box and stuff it back with the...
Yeah. I hadn't even
Dead
noticed the dead
mouse.
mouse.
Shot glasses from Tabby's 8th birthday party.
Stay away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems not to like you.
I hope she doesn't notice.
Okay, I guess we're done here.
All right, then.
Congratulations, we've eaten and have a full day ahead of us. What do we want to do next? Check our room?
Yeah. She needed something to deal with all those children.
Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. I don't think we should put stuff in the dresser.
No? Even though she said it was okay too?
I mean, I guess we could, but...
Ooh, examine the painting. Oh, she looks pissed off.
Something, certain resemblance about the eyes. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about her aunt and cousin till a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this, Mary Bell Scarlet, at the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation.
Ooh, check out the dresser.
Ah! Friend! You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It's quiet, but angry.
Afraid.
Put clothes on top of him. My friend, I know hurt.
Afraid.
Oh, what's your name, little guy? I'm Shipwrecks.
Dustin.
What are you doing in my drawers?
Warm. Dark.
Can you tell me about the human who lives here?
Which human?
Only one human lives here.
Dustin not good with names. 2 human live here.
Okay, Dustin, can you tell me about the 2 humans who live here?
1 human sad. 1 human scary.
The sad human.
Cries. Gives Dustin bad sleeps.
Oh!
Always watches. Eyes hateful.
Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin.
Okay.
Offer him some boiled peanuts.
Yeah.
You hold out your still dripping. What? What, is he allergic?
He might be playing
Oh, he's
possum.
playing possum. Oh, God.
Afraid death comes for Dustin.
Oh. Oh, clearly we made a wrong decision.
Oh. Was there an option to make him a nest?
You could put your clothes in there.
Oh, I thought you were it was just being like a dick move of just like,
Yeah. Oh. I guess we'll have to replay this.
right. Check the closet.
Ah.
Oh!
You can
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, leave it be. Leave it be. Do not touch the scary doll.
Look out the window.
Oh,
You
boy.
can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, do whatever you need to do to return it to its former glory.
Chopping trees is not going to return it to its former glory.
And once it was done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now.
Yeah.
Jane, should we restart the game?
Oh no, all is lost without Dustin. No! We should have been saving all along. I mean, Jane might just be messing with us.
We can go back.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Yes. This is like reminding me of, I can never remember the name of it, but I had
here we
a
go.
PC game. Oh, fashion your clothes into a nest.
Oh, poor thing, you look cold in there. Oh!
You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and looks up at you with his shiny black eyes.
Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this.
Oh.
You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for a job well done. I'm gonna save.
Yes. Because, like, even if it doesn't make a damn bit of difference,
I like Dustin. He's special. He's a sweet boy.
Okay.
Maybe don't check out the closet. But yeah, there's this game I used to play. I never once beat it, but like, it was a point and click thing. You were in a house, and like, I think the objective was probably just to escape the house without dying, but I never managed it because like, you would always reach a point of no return. Like, you could open up a door and it's like, oh, it's not going to kill you right away, but as soon as I see, like, this character in there, it's like, ah, shit, I'm gonna die. And then, like, no matter what I do when I try to leave this room, I'm fucked.
Right.
And I'm starting to suspect this game may be similar. It's like, you make the wrong move, you might just be fucked.
Chilati Nebula says all Dustin, and Gentleman Jane says the true ending. Look out the window, yeah.
Yep.
Take a nap?
Sure. You immediately collapse onto the bed. Oh, that's a bad idea. Lay down very gingerly. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a small cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. Gentleman Jane says, but if you don't look in the closet, how will you know when the doll moves? I am intermittently messing around.
That's true.
Yeah, that's fair
You
enough.
try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping.
Okay.
That's enough.
That's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Might as well head to town. I don't want to die in episode 1, if we can help it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you can die before moving on to later chapters. Like, you just...
I guess so. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like
You
that.
got a whole week before the funeral.
Then again, maybe it's the perfect time.
Oh, wow.
It really is pretty out here. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler,
as it
as that
is.
guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town.
Does it?
But its sidewalks are cracked, and many of the storefronts are boarded up with their windows dusty with age. I mean, that bit back there seems
I
kinda
guess
nice.
so.
Is that maybe a library or bookstore?
Could be.
A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave.
Bugger! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Why, I do declare, who is this gorgeous stranger, and why do they smell familiar? Oh, I haven't seen you around here before.
The young woman is noticeably flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you, as a hot, are all too familiar with.
Sorry about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. Hope she didn't scare you.
I think we should offer peanuts to whoever this is.
Right.
It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Shipwrecks.
My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Shipwrecks. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella.
Oh, look at the face.
It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
Yep. I just got into town today. Tabby.
I
Are they
I thought
exes?
Jane was just messing with us, but apparently, Abby.
A mention of your cousin Gretchen mutters under her breath.
One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me.
I haven't seen her since Pearl Ann passed. For a while before that, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby?
Sorry, did I hear right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly.
She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Stella does seem sweet.
I'm worried about her too.
She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself.
How long have you known her? Or are you two friends?
You two friends. I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else, so that's not true at all. I like her Mothman shirt. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, do you want to be Gretchen, or?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Unless you don't want.
I keep, missing that it's the dog.
Oh.
I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare?
It sounds like the Frou-Frou have a history.
Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right?
Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks.
Yeah, of course you're joking.
You can still maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, the next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her.
Fucking hell. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
Follow her.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment.
I know it's just the settings.
Oh, God.
But the gears of that dude's face
Yeah,
kind of
it's
make
like
it look like a skull
A
face.
skull face or Rorschach.
Yeah.
Oh, I also like the fancy city coffee. Winnie's winning smile, free. Oh, I love Gretchen. This is why Talk with Animals is so important.
Hey everyone, I'm Shipwrecks. Just in town for the funeral. Nice to meet y'all.
The woman behind the counter beams back at you.
Hello there, and welcome to the Howler. You just let us know if you need anything, okay?
You nod politely, giving a small wave as you and Stella slide into the nearest booth. Looks like you'll probably be the talk of the town for a while. It's not often folks around here meet many strangers. And with who you're related to, well, folks love their gossip, you know. Jade also freaked out a little bit at the gear face. Yeah, that was something else.
Hey, Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. I gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee from Stella.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery.
Got a steak bite. And here's some bacon for the little lady.
Oh, it's all coming up because it's for the dog.
For me. For me. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Then you can hit the Y or triangle button on your gamepad.
Oh! They knew people would want to see that.
Yeah. Anything for you, darling? Offer them your boiled peanuts. Biscuit and coffee. You got a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the county.
Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of them. They linger after pouring their coffee, turning to them nervously.
Just had an alert about us. Oh no, it's just the one from an hour ago again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry for this.
Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. I doubt it.
Library.
I stand corrected. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every
Dating time.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to do.
Dating soon.
Date both Stella and Avery. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. This place is hopping.
Right?
That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion.
Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out.
Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
I'll just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. With how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure if that's enough for a full schedule.
That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill.
Jane says, I have to wonder how hot the main character is with Stella and Avery and the others. Apparently you're hotter than even them.
Right.
Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, and I'd be happy to show you around.
Good job, Stella. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns with the biscuit in tow. That is a good-looking biscuit. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Oh, she looks so sad.
Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sounds ridiculous.
Everybody is just winking at us left and right.
Thanks, it looks great.
You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. That sounds like a fucking good biscuit. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it were nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix. Truly, this is a great biscuit.
This is a really good biscuit. Wow.
I'm so glad you like it.
Still a points. Avery points. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous?
Oh, Avery, I'm not famous.
She a ghost hunter?
God,
Look, if you're not gonna go around tuning your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you.
I'm a YouTuber.
Wow. You and everyone else. You're
What
not
kind of videos do you do?
You're not special, Stella. We're literally YouTubing you right now.
And making no money.
Yeah.
Nice, cryptid hunter.
You should really check out her channel, Shipwrecks. It's amazing. Wow, we have so much in common. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake, but the controversial one.
Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on.
But then I wound up catching this on camera.
Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. Jay says, I don't want to push her away, but I kind of hope for you and everyone else.
Yeah.
I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. Oh, that was Gretchen.
It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away.
I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. That's an honest to God cryptid thing. No, or we could say Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. So I don't want to blow things with Stella, but I also don't want to blow things with Gretchen. Right? I don't want her to not trust us.
You decided to share Gretchen's insight with Stella and Avery. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion.
Very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not going to trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east.
Sounds wrong. Aren't there mountain lions that are practically in New York City?
Right? I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack's squad. And there's no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, oh, sorry, that's Avery.
Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries for missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of like a sewer gator type situation.
Exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. Charlotte Nebula says, just remembered a funny thing that happened earlier last week. I was chatting with a colleague at work about concerts. Thought she was going to one and was like, so, mosh pit time for you? They said, yes, and I blurted out, Shakara? Understandably, they were confused. I was like, don't worry, video game reference. Shakara.
So speaking of things that you there's actually plenty of filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you would want to come along.
Fuck yeah! It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the...
Wait, no spoilers.
Sorry, Avery.
It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing here around chatting with friends. See you all around.
Avery seems nice. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after skunking. Worse Bigfoot. skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from the town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing.
It's a date.
Cool. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, but it's just been me and Gretchen for quite a while.
She doesn't look old enough to have done YouTube in middle school. Or she looks too old to have done YouTube in middle school.
It is a pleasure to welcome you to our elite team's shipwrecks. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. Maybe you'll get the chance to meet them later this week.
Why are you winking when you say that, Stella? Is it because we're hot?
Yes, it's definitely because we're hot. I wonder if you're not hot if there's less winking, because there is a lot of winking going on.
Right.
So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. Maybe she's just got a tick.
But Avery was winking a lot too. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression.
Mm. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it, before we run out of money.
You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously.
Aw, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. Oh no, you weren't supposed to see me. Oh my god, that house is so precariously placed. Fucking
wow.
hell. Shit.
Dogo.
Wow.
It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Jane, what did we do? Was it bad to give the large tip? It might be bad. You feel...
With hot and talked animals, you're basically Snow White. Nice. I feel so alive.
How do we feel, babe?
More alive than you've been in years.
You feel alive. The fall breeze passing through the leaves. The orange hue of the setting sun painting the horizon. The promise of excitement ahead. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world.
Oh, bubber. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days, each summer's the hottest yet. Until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Oh good, she was just knowing Chai's coworker not being a Life is Strange fan. Whew. It's like, oh no. I mean, will Tabitha care that we're not there? Probably not, right?
I mean, if she wanted us to think that she would care, she didn't do a very good job of
Right?
it. Did you read this one?
Uh-oh. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
You ever had things that aren't parrots, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing?
Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of that stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Boy, house over now.
We really shouldn't have asked if we could have company over. That's more of a, like, ask for forgiveness kind of
Yeah, right.
kind of thing.
Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. How lucky have you been with cryptids? Thank you. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, jeez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So, let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? Ooh, aliens.
What do you think about aliens?
Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids.
I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense.
You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know
Oh,
they're real.
oh, I know you're...
Or like these, see, that's just what the government wants you to think.
Oh, interesting. It's easy for them to cover up their secret research programs and trick everyone into thinking that aliens are behind the abductions and UFO sightings and all that weird stuff.
Sure, the government does messed up stuff on the daily, but the way I see it, I have about as much control over them as I would over extraterrestrial beings. So if I have no control over these things, I might as well choose to think it's been aliens all this time and let a little joy into my heart, you know? Besides, it's not like it matters which of us is right or if either of us is right at all. I'll die one day, and so will you, and eventually there'll be no one left who remembers us or what we did in our lifetimes. So let's go burn down a house.
That's not the facial expression that I
Right?
imagine.
Dick, disarmed me with your nihilism. Bless you. Dan, you've disarmed me with your nihilism, and now I feel an empty pit in my soul at the thought of the vastness of time. Oh, don't worry, isn't there some comfort in the inherent meaninglessness of our actions?
What's the weirdest thing you've seen out there, other than cryptids, of course?
Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of video of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir.
Are you really expecting to find anything out here? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming?
It's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star in my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right?
Has anything bad ever happened to you on these hikes? Just curious.
Let me think. There was a time back in early high school when Reese fell fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not.
As if I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. And I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours.
It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense. But a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. So, could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled into old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Did you hear that?
Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt.
Oh, dude, you rascal!
Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl.
Sorry for my spooked Duke, I thought you were...
Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, it's just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for out here?
Skunk ape.
Sorry I asked. And who's this who's sucking in the color with you? Wait a tick. You are... Is that... Yep. Let's see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Another stranger. Another opportunity for a salty introduction.
Sure.
Oh no. You hold out the slippery bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it into your rucksack, like the scent of old beer. But you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like.
Oh, peanuts. From your backpack? No, all set, thank you. No, both of you head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. Be too appreciative of a couple of fools with can't scare away from more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight? Oh, the music practice I'd like to hear when it really gets going.
Should we turn the music down?
See how that does.
What are you hunting tonight? Oh,
Something tall and hairy. Something musky. You see anything like that recently?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I just got our camera out now.
You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down.
Come on, dude. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best.
That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it the way you trump around in the woods at night yelling about chunkapunkas or whatever you have. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken.
Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell it is. I know exactly what it is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, dude, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods at night as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. And of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that that's what's been getting at my chickens. There couldn't be anything else.
I feel like they've got a pretty distinct scream. I think it's more of a shriek. Sounds like Stella and Max would get along with their nosiness. I mean, curiosity and camera. I'm interested. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy.
It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts but has been 100% confirmed. Yeah, Appalachian cougars are the kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read these comments people posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes, like I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You'll leave those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at night at dawn.
Sure thing. Stella, it can't be mountain lion. Gretchen, it's a mountain lion.
And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Can't you just buy more chickens? I feel like they're probably endangered, right?
Right? Appalachian cougars are real, but they're most often found in bars. Good one. That was a good one.
Don't kill it.
Yeah, not kill it.
What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. If there are any in the Appalachians, they'd be highly endangered. Killing one might actually be a crime. At the very least, it'd be a crime against nature. A crime? And what about the crimes they commit against me and my chickens? Ain't murder one of them worst crimes you can commit? I'm just serving justice where it's due. An eye for an eye, a life for life.
Tranquilizer? Or, oh wait, killed to live. You're killing for revenge?
The mountain lion. If it is a mountain lion killed to live, you're killing for revenge. One of those is much worse than the other, if you're asking me. Why can't you let it be and get a bigger fence for your chickens or something? I've already practically walled the things in. Them damn cougars chew the fence apart. They're killing machines, and I've got to stop them before they take any more of my precious little ladies. Our chickens are like family to me. I was there to see them hatch, and I can't stand to see another take it before her time.
Let them inside. Well, I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career.
You ain't the only one on the schedule, and you well know my boy Bo and me are heading down to the state fair to show off Big Betty. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it.
Fine. I see you won't be moved, and I respect that. Come on, shipwrecks, let's go back to the town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me.
About time. Have a nice night, y'all.
She's lying, isn't she? She's absolutely full of shit.
As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came.
Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke hedge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us around him.
Oh no, we are actually headed back to town.
Sure you don't want to, watch a movie instead?
Wouldn't you rather go home and hang out, maybe watch a movie? I'm less comfortable going out in the woods now that I know I'll be sharing them with a guy who will shoot anything that moves. Well, I understand your fears, Shipwrecks. This is an opportunity for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Seize it while you can.
Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. We can always do a movie night later, but right now my viewers come first. They demand cryptids, and I am duty-bound to give them what they so crave.
There's no shaking there. He's shaking you, is there? You just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you.
I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go.
Gonna hit save again.
Yeah, good call. Yeah. Jane says, it's a bad idea to have cougars in urban areas regardless. It's not their fault, but yeah, I kind of feel for Duke. Stella, it's a secret technique called lying. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Ooh. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Shipwrecks, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Oh, so it's only 6:40? Seems awfully dark out for that early, but sure. October 24th, 2022. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Stellars, oh my god. I got Gretchen, oh my god. And keep digging, Gretches. Hot doesn't have a ton of applications, but it does get some flattering dialogue unprompted. Nice. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Oh, doggo. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery. Ooh, the view isn't the only gorgeous thing out here.
Ooh, flirting time.
Ooh, or we could just quietly look into her eyes. But I think the view isn't the only gorgeous thing out here. Yeah. Gretchen is wonderful. Oh, she blush.
Oh,
the view isn't the only gorgeous thing out here. I was thinking the same thing. She did call us gorgeous on camera.
She did.
I'm pretty stunning, aren't I? Yeah, Gretchen's got a hell of a mind.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort.
Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. Now it is us who are the hunted.
I wish. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh! Oh, God. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Well, that's... Oh, God.
Pain, rot, decay.
Fucking hell. A deer! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him!
And then it's gone.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me?
She cannot handle tear. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deer.
Should we talk to Gretchen about it? I think that deer was threatening us or warning us.
I think it was just sick. That thing on its face. I'd bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor.
Goiter?
It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. There's not much we can do about it.
I mean, I don't think we need to ask why she brings Gretchen.
No. Gretchen's amazing. Why wouldn't you take her?
Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt.
Same for me. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. She should have been, like, filming this whole time.
As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks.
Ooh.
Trail mix. Ooh. Snack bar. Apricots. Sesame sticks.
Mm-hmm. It's not a tumor. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have not watched that movie in
Was that from Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah.
Jamie.
It's not a tumor. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I loved that movie as a kid.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Ooh, it does have extra M&Ms. I do fucking love dried apricots. But they're all delicious.
Trail mix?
These all sound good. Sure. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice that never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. My kind of girl. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Same. Someone who gets it.
Okay, babe. That action could have
I fucking hate raisins.
that action could have consequences.
It could. Yes, finally, someone who gets it. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. Definitely. Any other dried fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste in trail mix. Oh, Jane's glad we got the reference.
That's pretty.
That is pretty.
You and Stella settle down on an overlook. Snacks in hand and the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being.
Ghost falling for Stella in real time. Anti-raisin bros. I just... Although I do like Raisinets.
I like raisins, but I don't like Raisinets.
So strange. Like, if they're covered with chocolate, delicious. Any other context, disgusting. I can tolerate them in...
Raisin bread?
That is true. Yes, I can. I'm fine with them in raisin
Cinnamon
bread.
swirl raisin bread?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. But just like raisins themselves, just... Or like in trail mix, just like I will pick that shit out of there. I just... Nope. Nope. I forgot about that. So, tell me what it's like in Arcadia Bay. Do you have a house, an apartment, a girlfriend? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be shipwrecks. Live in an internet cafe. I mean, it's 2022 according to her camcorder. Like,
right. Do you know about internet cafes? It's kind of a Japanese thing, and there are these little cubicles with computers in them that you rent by the hour.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I watched a documentary on them once. They were huge in the 90s.
Turns out the cubicles are actually cheaper to rent than an actual apartment in Arcadia Bay, especially once you
God, we meant
factor
it
in
literally.
computing time and utilities. So I thought, why not?
Wow. Wow.
Leave it at that.
Ooh. Raisins and cookies? No. Not a fan. Not a fan. Ruins the cookie for me. When my mom used to make oatmeal raisin cookies, and she learned to like make a batch for me, like a side, tray of them without any raisins, because I loved the oatmeal cookies, but I hated the raisins in them. Yeah. That's definitely a unique living situation. I didn't think anyone could actually live like that. Do you think you'll do this for a while? Or is it just temporary while you get on your feet?
Saving up for something better.
Oh, yeah? Good for you. So, what do you do for a living?
Arts and crafts on Etsy. A streamer.
It's hardly our living, though.
I'd rather not say.
If they're disguised, that's a straight bro trail. But if it's presented honest, Jane digs them. That's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of like the Etsy one.
I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I'll do commissions. Sometimes I'll just find something on the street and fix it up with a quirky design, like giving something a mustache or painting it to look like a bee.
Oh, so you're an artist. And you upcycle trash. That's cool, shipwrecks.
Aw, thanks. I really love what I do. Most people tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but you know what? I love it. It might not be much, but it's empowering to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Even if I live in an internet cafe.
I can't believe that was a sincere answer. I thought we were just fucking with her, but sure. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything.
A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation?
Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Yeah, somebody mentioned that her parents left, I think, or moved away.
Do you live alone there?
Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore, and the Holler's a small enough place that other folks don't need roommates. Oh, because they're dead? Oh my god. At the end of the week, you'll return to your cat cafe cubicle or Tumblrina. Oh my god.
Did they move?
No, they died. It's okay. I've done my mourning. You don't have to watch your words around me or anything. Life goes on. God, stop pushing the Dead Moms Club thing. Yeah, Gretchen had made a mention of her parents too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
What were they like? Did you get along?
They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet, and interesting too. Oh, Gentleman Jane says Dead Moms Club. The text did say that it would have been a good tension breaker on somebody other than Tabitha.
Oh, interesting.
So, if we get the option again, we can go for it. Scarlet Holler chapter. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. But she was gentle, too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. Dead Moms Club. You wanna...
Guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club, huh?
I guess we are. How are you holding up? Ooh, oh god.
I'm hanging in there.
Charlotte Nebula says, speaking of Arcadia Bay, there's a college on campus right across from where I work that looks exactly like it could be a Blackwell Academy building. It makes me think of Life is Strange every time. And Jane says, anytime shenanigans? Not yet, unless you count geology studies into the past. Oh, good.
I'm hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. It's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though.
Yeesh, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point. Fuck was that? I mean, whoa.
My stars, what was that?
Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Get out that camera! Skunk ape!
Oh man, it's a skunk ape. It's gotta be, right?
Could be, could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. Get that camera out! You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Fucking Stella! You have a camera for a reason!
Do stay close, shipwrecks. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. Save.
As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Oh, God!
Pain, it's all pain.
Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all.
Oh no.
Oh, God! What? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit! I'm guessing it must be maybe 2, 3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it.
Right behind you.
Yeah, Max would have had her camera out a long time ago. Yeah. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh no! Oh no!
Stella, my darling companion, are you all right?
Oof! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh! No. That poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive.
Investigate the chicken.
Oh, that's not okay. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her.
I would never. Something about this bird don't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against your harness.
Your stream's having some issues.
Okay. Am I alive?
Oh. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Oh, looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem! It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that?
There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There's too many of them. What in the Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God, did y'all see what did this to her?
We did catch a glimpse of something. Or...
I caught a glimpse of something earlier, and when we chased after it, it brought us here.
whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees.
Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting.
Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer.
You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches.
Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen.
You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something paste-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they done to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me out and line up a good shot.
I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier starting to wash back over me. I'm going after him.
No, Gretchen, no.
As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness.
Quick, they're closing in on us.
Die for Gretchen.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. What? You dive forward and scoot Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder.
Ooh. God damn it.
Oh, what the fuck?
You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature cream back in.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. Gretchen? Shipwrecks? Duke? Are you all right?
No.
But still, yeah.
No, I'm not okay, but I'm not shot, if that's what you're asking. You?
I'm okay.
What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better.
Gretchen! Here, I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke? Are you okay? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, Duke. Holy shit. What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? Oh, Gentleman Jane thought we could save them both with talk to animals. That's okay. At least we were able to save one of them.
Yeah.
Because we knew that her, when she gets excited, she slips out of her harness. I did not realize that would end up with Duke killed. Fuck.
None of these really seem like good choices. Go after those things? Go to the police?
Go to the police, I guess.
What do you mean, what do? We gotta take this to the police. A man's dead. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up?
Oh, Gretchen, baby. I'm sorry, sweetie. At least you're alive. Oh, she thought you could save them both by calling to her. Oh. Physical lets you do it. Ah. Oh, well. Such is life. You're right. And we have footage of what happened here. But it's so dark and shaky. It all just seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. A man is dead? A man is dead, Stella! Yeah, you're right. Let's head back and call the police. My phone should get reception once we're back at the main road. Huh. Yeah, the outcomes can vary wildly with different traits. Oh, fuck! What? Oh god. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. Fucking hell. We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. Sounds like they've stopped following us.
I certainly can't smell that stench anymore.
I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Stella's way more broken up if Gretchen gets taken. Huh.
Feel a buzz in your pocket.
Oh, with physical, you can fist fight these things. Oh, shit. That's cool.
Oh.
6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages.
Call her?
Yeah. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail.
Text her that you're okay.
Your message sits on unread.
I think I'm in trouble. That's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who.
Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. I mean, letting us know about stuff that would happen differently with different traits is fine. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the... Askina? Askina? Trail? Sure. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You know Tabby is sitting with her arms crossed, frowning at her phone while it rings. Yes, that's what I'm picturing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. This definitely does seem like it has a lot of replay value.
Yeah.
It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off.
What in damn hell? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy?
Could have been a naked maniac. No, there were more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. But Okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I...
Please, call me Earl.
Earl, and I will escort you, and who are you exactly? That's Shipwrecks. They came into town today for the funeral.
Shipwrecks? As in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show.
We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else.
Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
Unless a cougar tracks him off. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling night.
We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist, for your own safety. Okay. Thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. What about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions.
Maybe
Car accident?
Yeah. The Arcadia Bay PD seem competent in comparison. Yeah. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Oh, that face. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car.
You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are.
Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches her behind her ears. Stella stares out at the window, oddly quiet. I mean, it's not that odd, considering she just saw a man die.
My poor Stella, neither of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Hey, Stella, you good?
She doesn't respond.
Comforting hand.
You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I guess we just saw a man die. Looks to me like she's just got a bout of car sickness.
Must be why she thought walking home sounded like such a good idea. Guess whatever y'all saw in the woods tonight wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though we'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning out the squad car.
We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Huh. Oh. She thinks that Stella and she walked back in the game where Duke died. Interesting.
Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to an uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage.
You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was.
IP freely.
Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now.
Bye-bye, Gretchen, and y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch.
These fucking guys.
Here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight.
Holy shit.
They seem a little blasé about everything.
I can't believe they're waiting until the morning to even start looking for him. Ooh, next year, October 11th, will be on a Friday.
Strange week.
Strange week comes around again. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now.
I can't believe that they are well-intentioned, I believe that they are well-intentioned, if in over their heads.
And what's worse is I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage.
Yeah, depending on somebody.
Because 2024 is a leap year. Oh. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Oh, I
Other than
doubt
all
you
this,
have,
of course.
Yeah, I doubt you have any power over that, Stella, but you're sweet for trying.
Nor will I, though I have little understanding of police work.
Oh, God, her cute little face. Oh.
Sorry.
I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court, assuming they don't destroy your recording. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating.
Oh, Stella.
We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them... Oh my God, Stella, what the fuck? There's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. Gentleman James is like, yeah, you're going to jail.
They look like some sort of, like, Japanese kind of creature. They look familiar to me.
Yeah, I could see that. I also get, like, some Daniel Clowes comics have, like, weird shit like that. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Let's keep this nightmare going. Oh, although I should check in on Tabitha.
We called and texted.
We did call and text. Stella's in a Scooby-Doo episode. Oh my God.
Let's keep this nightmare going.
Sure, let's keep this nightmare going. You alright, pal? Seems like you might be losing it a little. All the more reason to visit my friend's mom. I always leave her place feeling lighter. Come on, she's just down this way.
I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion.
I hope Tabitha doesn't just, like, keel over dead.
Jane, do you have a sense of how much is left in this chapter? Because what I read online said it would take an hour to an hour and a half to play, and we're at like 2 hours and 10 minutes. So...
Ooh, you can meet my other love, Kanika. Ooh, nice. It's one of her former,
friends?
YouTube buddies. I hope she's still awake.
There's something foul creeping up behind us.
Shipwrecks. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Is that Duke? You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Do you want to...
Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight.
You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped.
The time estimates are full of shit. Alright.
What brings you out here so late? And who is this?
Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Shipwrecks. Is it okay if we come in?
Oh, of course. You're in luck. I just put water on her for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all.
Oh,
Welcome to my little nook. It does look nice.
it does.
This place always has the loveliest aromas.
It looks like it's
It's nice to finally meet you, Shipwrecks. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler, and now poor Pearl Ann has gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. think I'm done for the night. I think we can use.
Okay.
There's a lot of dialogue.
It is a lot. It's been over 2 hours. We're in a relatively safe place right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll call it a night.
Yeah.
And pick up next week. Is it next week? Or, oh no, it's next week Halloween?
Next week is Halloween. Yeah.
Okay, so next week is Halloween, so... No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So next week we'll pick up with, where we left off, and then the week after that is Halloween, so then we'll do our end-game speak. Thank you so much for joining us, for hanging out with us, for, helping us pick the best options.
Yeah.
And the worst options.
Yeah. Look at the family photo.
Oh, and the big puppy dog eyes.
It's a good look for you.
Oh, God.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yep, thank you for joining us.
We will see you next week. Are you going to do a drawing stream?
Yeah, I am planning on doing a drawing stream on Thursday.
Okay.
So, hopefully my voice will restore itself. I ended up doing kind of a Robert voice for the cop, so that probably helped burn out my voice a little bit. It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's just really satisfying.
Okay.
Well, all right. Have a good night. Have an excellent time zone. See you next time.